Hey everyone, it's Taylorverse, and I'm making a very different video today. I am going to start intermittent fasting tomorrow. And see if I can turn things around in life. And I saw on this app that there are things to learn, and I figured maybe it could be inspiring to other people who also struggle. There's a whole COVID-19 section, but I read through it and it's obvious shit. Can I fast during the pandemic? Yes. Intermittent fasting is based on the primordial human's way of life. It was likely common for ancestral human hunter-gatherers to go for days without acquiring a meal. Just as our body rejuvenates when we sleep, the cells regenerate better when we fast. Your physical activity will decrease when you stay at home. Fasting can reduce your calorie intake and help you manage weight. If you're already practicing fasting, please stick to it. A sudden stop fasting without a transition period may affect your immunity. And then how to stay healthy. Keep fasting. Short-term fasting may increase your metabolic rate by 3.6% to 14%. It's like a slideshow. It doesn't move when it moves when it wants. It does it on its own. Fasting will fuck you. Fasting will fuck you. Fasting will guide you to a new healthy lifestyle and habits. During your eating period, eat foods rich in plant-based foods, especially leafy vegetables and fruit. Cut out inflammatory foods, such as sugars and bad fat. Exercise can help boost your immune system and manage weight at home. Keep a good structure to your day and try to keep a regular bedtime. Watch something that you find uplifting and allow yourself to zone out from what's going on in the world. Take 10 minutes to practice mindfulness. It can help produce a sense of calmness. So it was pretty much just, common knowledge shit. So, let's get to the actual meat. What is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is one of the most popular health and fitness trends. Instead of a diet, it's an eating pattern that cycles between periods of fasting and eating. It doesn't specify which foods you should eat or avoid, but when you should eat. I'm having trouble reading because it's not a white font on black background, which for some reason is how I have to read things on a screen. If any of you have any idea why that is, it could be like an astigmatism thing. I don't know, I've never really looked into it. But it's odd. I have a lot of trouble reading black font on white background. The words blur weird. Today we eat 3 to 4 or more meals per day and never feel hungry. This requires our organs to work hard all the time and never take a break from digesting. Our eating habits may result in obesity and health problems such as diabetes. When fasting, your body will detoxify, burn fat, and regenerate. After a few weeks, you'll feel healthier and more active. For whom is intermittent fasting suitable? Intermittent fasting brings you a new lifestyle with healthy habits. But if you are under 18, are pregnant or breastfeeding, have health issues such as diabetes or cardiovascular diseases, are underweight, don't feel well as a result of fasting, consider the risks involved and ask your doctor for advice before fasting. Use the fasting tracker use of the fasting tracker is at your own risk. If you're new to fasting, we recommend that you start with the beginner plan and gradually let the body adapt to the new lifestyle, which I am doing. I already set it up to start tomorrow night, which was very simple. I literally just punched it in. And it had like 4 levels of fasting difficulty, I think. There may have been more. I didn't try to scroll. Is intermittent fasting good for health? Intermittent fasting is best known for weight loss and detoxification. Studies show that intermittent fasting changes hormone levels, which increases the breakdown of body fat and facilitates its use for energy. Which is good for me because I have PCOS. So I have a horrible balance of hormones. Which is one reason why I thought, hey, fuck it, I'll try this. When fasting, your body initiates a metabolic pathway called autophagy, a process of detoxification, repair, and regeneration. This decreases inflammation and has benefits against aging, which, who doesn't fucking want that? And the development of numerous diseases such as heart disease, which a shit ton run in my family. This app will guide you to achieve your fasting goals step by step. With this app, you will learn more about fasting and you will get to know your body better. So, I wanted to know how exactly this app worked. So, without actually really doing the intermittent fasting and just running that app to see what exactly it did, I found that I really like it. It has right here a constant, let's get rid of all this shit. A constant clock, and it tells you fasting period or eating period, and when it is about to change between the two, you get a pop-up notification. So it is very handy, and I appreciate that. It is done in the most logical way, and I like things done logically. I am a Ravenclaw after all. Alright. What if I can't skip my meals? To be honest, the first couple of times are tough. Your body is used to the hormonal response to food. You may say I could never do that, but once started, it's a snap. Many people may ask, is it okay to skip breakfast? The answer is yes. Since hunger is the lowest in the morning, it can be easier to skip. We provide different plans. You can choose which meals to skip based on your lifestyle. What can I eat and drink? Fasting doesn't specify which foods you should eat or avoid, but when you should eat. During the fasting window, you can drink water, coffee, tea without milk and sugar. Coffee is good during fasting as it can reduce hunger. I did not fucking know that. Really? Huh. Looks like I'm gonna be fucking up some coffee. During the eating window, you don't have to change your diet, but try to keep a healthy and balanced diet. There are no restrictions about what type of or how much food you eat. Sure, you can eat chocolate, but the fewer calories you eat, the more weight you will lose. Help. I'm having an acute hunger attack. When you start fasting, you're going to get hungry. The simplest, easiest, and healthiest method to stave off hunger is to drink adequate water. You can also drink coffee and tea. Caffeine can function to suppress hunger. Coffee and caffeinated tea, such as green tea, black tea, and pu'er tea. Pu'er? I've never heard of that. Promote a feeling of being full. Keep busy, do some work-related tasks, go for a walk. A hobby can also keep your mind off of hunger. How can I break a fast? Celebrating by eating a big meal can be tempting after a period of restriction. However, breaking your fast by having a feast may result in some problems such as nausea, bloating, or diarrhea. The best way to safely break a fast is by slowly and strategically returning to your regular eating routine, which won't disrupt your digestive system or ruin some of the good effects you've achieved by fasting. There are a lot of people that just are constantly fasting. Like, I know people that constantly do intermittent fasting. Like, I don't know, like, I guess once you're in the routine, it wouldn't really be that hard to just live it if you were healthy doing it. Can women fast? Yes, but except for those who are underweight, pregnant, breastfeeding, or have health problems. Women who are trying to conceive, especially those with low body fat percentage, should be aware that intermittent fasting might increase the risk of irregular periods and reduce the chance of pregnancy. During intermittent fasting, if any problems occur, like absence of menstruation, please stop fasting at once. I'm gonna be honest, that would be a blessing. I don't think anyone, unless you were trying to get pregnant, would see that as a fucking con. Like, I know it's like a bad sign and shit, but I would totally just be like, oh, sweet ass. Because I skip the last week of birth control to not have my period. Also, ladies, if you did not know, if you're on birth control, that last week of pills that are those like sugar placebo pills, so you can have your period, yet if you just skip that week, go on to the next month, you don't have a period, and it's fantastic. Especially if you have, like, problems. Alright, guys, you can uncover your ears, because I'm sure once I mentioned periods, you were out, but you can come back now. Is intermittent fasting the same as calorie restriction? No, they are two different concepts. Fasting is about when to eat. It doesn't specify what to eat or to avoid. Calorie restriction is about what and how much to eat. It advocates a reduction in calorie intake. Fasting may reduce calorie intake, but its benefits go far beyond that. Does intermittent fasting cause muscle loss? Not really. When you fast, your body first breaks down glycogen into glucose to provide energy. After that, it will primarily burn fat for energy. Excess amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, oh god. That brought me back to a bad place. Hoo. That brought me back to fucking Advanced Biology 1 in high school, where daily for fucking weeks, multiple times a day, the teacher would be like, amino acids make up, and we would have to chant back, proteins. And if we did not say it in an upbeat tone, she would be pissed. And we would have to do it again. And again, and again, and again. And it was, oh god. It was horrible. It was so fucking horrible. And like, oh yes, first world problems. But like, for a first world problem, bitch. So when I hear amino acids and proteins in the same sentence, I just... Whew. Excess amino acids are also used for energy. Your body won't burn muscle unless you are fasting for more than 3 days. I don't have muscles in anything but my calves. only because I'm a gamer and did marching band. Studies have shown that protein breakdown rate drops and human growth hormone goes up when fasting, which help preserve muscle mass, so there's no need to worry about muscle loss unless you are going on a very long fasting. Oh, this one. Did the other scroll? Okay. I have done intermittent fasting before, and I stopped because my blood sugar fucking rocketed. However, I was not taking my medicine correctly at the time. It's okay now. I started remembering my medicine in the morning. We're good now. Why does my blood sugar go up during fasting? This is due to the hormonal changes that occur during fasting. When you fast, insulin levels drop, while counter-regulatory hormones, including noradrenaline and growth hormone, rise, which has an effect of moving stored glucose from your liver into the blood, so your blood sugar goes up. And I was always like, oh my god, why is my blood sugar rocketing? I haven't eaten anything. And then I did some research on that, and I was like, well, fuck this. If this is gonna fuck with me, then I shouldn't do it. Especially because I hadn't talked to my doctor about it, which I didn't talk to my doctor about it this time, but I didn't take my medicine correctly. And now I do. So, it should be fine. Especially because normal people without diseases, like PCOS and insulin resistance and shit like that, their blood sugar goes up. So, like, it's fine. Does intermittent fasting put me into starvation mode? One common argument is that fasting puts your body into starvation mode and shuts down your metabolism. However, there's a huge difference between fasting and starvation. Starvation is a severe deficiency in energy intake. The body doesn't have access to essential nutrients, but when fasting, your body is still nourished and gets the energy it needs. In fact, fasting will not prevent you from burning fat, it will increase your metabolic rate. Wait, nope. Can I exercise during fasting? Yes, you can continue all your usual activities during fasting. Doing exercise on a regular basis can optimize and accelerate your progress, but safety is absolutely essential. If you fast for a long time, we recommend that you Okay, so it's written weird. We recommend you practice low-intensity exercise. Please keep in mind to stay hydrated around exercise. Pay attention to your body and stop working out if you feel uncomfortable. Hey, during fasting, what should I do? No worries. Sinning occasionally has little effect on your overall progress. No need to adjust your fasting window, but don't do this often. Should I stop fasting? During the fasting window, you may feel a little tired, hungry, and irritable, but you should never feel unwell. Please pay close attention to your body, especially if you are new to fasting. If you feel a little uncomfortable or the plan is too hard to follow, try lowering the difficulty of the plan. If the tiredness or weakness prevent you from completing your daily tasks, or you're experiencing unexpected feelings of sickness and discomfort, you should stop fasting straight away and ask your doctor for advice. Is intermittent fasting scientifically proven? More and more studies show that intermittent fasting has powerful effects on your body and brain. It's currently one of the world's most popular health and fitness trends. A recent study published in the journal Obesity, hi kitty, said that intermittent fasting can be a reliable means of weight loss and slow the aging and disease process. Haha. So yeah. Oh, here's the... Oh, hey, there's a custom. Okay, so here's the different things. I'm doing a 14-10, 14 hours of fasting, 10-hour eating period. There's a 16-8 and 18-6. A 24, which, oh my god. And then you can do custom. Cool. Yeah. Oh, and then prepare for fasting. Eat enough protein such as meat, fish, tofu, and nuts. Eat high fiber foods such as nuts, beans, fruits, and vegetables. Drink plenty of water. Fill yourself with natural foods to help control your appetite at mealtime. So yeah, I might document my progress with this, because I remember when I did this before, I was losing a good bit of weight, and then I started feeling really shitty. Well, not really shitty, I'm a hypochondriac, and I got concerned about the blood sugar, and yeah. We're doing it again, because fuck it. So yeah. If you, also would like to share any weight loss journey in the comments, we can all be weight loss partners in our quarantine life. Little fucking family of, I don't want to say fat bitches, but because we're not all fat, but it started with F, and that's the first thing that came to mind because of alliteration. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.